Good evening, and why is that off again? Good evening, welcome to my stream. I'm Zero One. Thank you for joining me. Um, Tonight we are playing a little bit of light. Well, light, well-intentioned, creative mode, non-hardcore Minecraft. Um, as some of you know, I've been playing hardcore Minecraft on stream for like 2 years or more, and generally I like it, but lately I just haven't felt like playing it. So I stopped doing my Thursday night streams of hardcore Minecraft, and I don't know that I'm gonna stream Minecraft on a regular basis, but I didn't have anything in mind for tonight, so I decided to play Minecraft and do something that I've been meaning to do in the shared server that Spring and I are going to make available to our uh, watchers and viewers and fans, quote unquote. And so right now it's still early and we're not opening it up yet, but I wanted to do something on it anyway, and tonight that's going to be a auto smelter. So without any further ado, we'll just hop on in the game. Now, first and foremost, over here I've built a few things. Nice little place where you can gather lava safely if you need it, and an auto sorter. I'll probably change the look of this a bit, and it needs a lot of work because while it works, I haven't actually designated anything for any of these particular spots. And as you can see, it's kind of big. And we're dropping frames big time. We're only at about 11 frames per second. But nonetheless, I just wanted to pop in here and show you. But once I actually get it, you know, a little more formalized, and each one of these spots available for stuff, then you'll be able to just pop in there and grab whatever you might want or need. But in here, we're going to build a auto smelter. Why? Why not? Basically, I got to the point many moons ago where I realized that I need to smelt a lot of stuff kind of in a hurry, and just dumping stacks of something into a single furnace wasn't very functional or, fun. So what I'm doing here is actually building an auto smelter. Now, it's a little simple, but it works. I disabled it because it was making a racket, but that's okay. Basically, what this is a dropper up here and some soul sand right here. So there's going to be some water that pumps everything up here and onto these lovely uh, things. Now, I may actually get rid of this chest here because I think I will need to make sure that things don't go past here. But still, this is the basic design of it. Auto smelters have been around for some time. I'm going to guess that I'm not one of the first people to ever make one or have one on stream or anything else. I'm not very original here, but this is utilitarian, in my opinion. It is a necessity. We put water there, which of course causes you to massively float. Same thing on up. I didn't quite mean to do that, but maybe that's a blessing in disguise. Really don't even need that one there. because this is going to be blocked off. Go up another level here. Put water there, and it'll just go and drop whatever and comes up into the chest. Well, into the hopper, which will then direct it to the chest. All right. Now for the fun parts. I'm going to kind of cheat this a little bit, so forgive me. We don't need the soul sand anymore. I'm also debating on exactly how wide this should be. Hey, thanks for the follow. I didn't hear the music that should have played. Hopefully you did. Is it Lana? All right. Part of the catch with this, though, is that you need a certain amount of space between the end of the rail, which will probably be back there, and the actual first furnace. And that's because the rail will, or rather, if for whatever reason will not actually start dropping things into the furnace for a few spots. I haven't figured that out yet, why that's the case, but it is the case. Okay, there. And we put some ordinary rail on top. And I'm kind of going to cheat this more, actually, than I already planned to. Because what we're going to do, once I bust out this wall, is get some redstone. Normally you're supposed to use torches, but I'm going to use a full block. I don't feel like using torches. Where I'm going to stick this there. I think I can just do that, but we'll see. I'm not too concerned at this point. I've made this and remade this on my own servers several times, other servers, or even on my own private non-server location. I may have miscalculated. But maybe not. Yeah, let's give that a shot. See how it works. Alright, that's good enough. But yeah, I did miscalculate it. Because I'm going to have the same thing for the backside. But it might be alright. We might be fine. We can go ahead and reactivate this. One spot. Now, the thing that I'm kind of have that's broken here is that it shouldn't be running already. There's nothing in it. And I haven't figured out why that's the case. But I noticed that it is indeed broken at the moment. But we'll cheat to verify that this is working. And it may not be. Well, they went somewhere. That could be the problem. I made a mistake. That happens around here. I make lots of mistakes. Give me a sign. Any sign. Here we go. Let's toss that back in there. Just to make sure it's working properly. Now, the reason it's ending up two different chests, I'm not sure. Could end up all in the same chest, but fundamentally, there you are. Auto smelter technology. I'm going to go ahead and seal this up. Make sure there's no mistakes in the future. at least no accidents. Alright. We'll figure out this part now, although this should be generally fine-ish. Once again, we'll cheat. And given that this already works, we'll stop and make this a little shorter. But the second rail is for coal delivery. So that basically we'll have a cart back here delivering coal to all of the furnaces. And for that, need a chest there. This is a very simplistic way. In other ones that I made a essentially put a chest here and have the same sort of setup, essentially a bubble elevator for items, be sucked out of the chest, delivered upwards and over to the item chest to be smelted, or collection for smelted, and another one for the iron, or excuse me, the coal. But I wanted this to be kind of simple, because, hey, it's a server, my server, and I don't have to be fancy if I don't want to. I probably could do this a lot easier, but this is just for demonstration anyway. Go away. And so that gains a little bit of coal and distributes it to all of the furnaces, or at least some of the furnaces. Yeah. See, what I've discovered as well is that when you have the beginning and end of the railroad, or rail, too close to the first or last furnace, they never actually get anything. That's actually why I went longer. I forgot about that. But, again, this doesn't have to be perfect. Now, as a test, and so yeah, if I went over another block on either side without a furnace, it would actually go ahead and do this properly. Because that's not getting any... Well, that one is getting some... whatchamacallit. But then again, I did it right here. But I couldn't because of the water location. So, what I'm going to do is tear this all down and redo it. Nonetheless, we should be getting... at some point... Well, it is going, but it is not going. Need a sponge. Don't really, but sponge makes this easier. Okay, where are my iron bars? Where'd they go? They had to go somewhere. Another possibility is that they actually ended up in the rail car and possibly back into the smelters. Because I built that badly. But like I said, we're going to start over from scratch. We were just hoarding all of it. Oh, right. That's another issue. One that I only recently discovered. Apparently, hoppers will not actually function near redstone, which is weird, but true. Oh, shut up. Did I mention I'm going to start this completely over? That's the great thing about creative mode. It doesn't take any effort to start over. Alright, first and foremost, we're going to want a bigger room. And since I have this nearby, my other stop here, I want to keep it here. So, we'll expand this room. The drawback of this, currently in this location, is that it's right here, right next to a nice wide open cavern. Which means that if anything, I'm going to have to, if I decide to make it too much bigger, it's going to have to really expand out over into the cavern. But that's not too big a deal, really. Another consideration is how big I actually want this to be. And I'm not sure about that either. Alright. Let's start with what I described at first, anyway. We will put a chest over here. Move the rails out of the way. Be nice to actually stand where I intended to. And this is something I'm always kind of getting backwards. I really need to build the dispenser first, or rather, dropper first. So let's go ahead and get that done. This pattern, by the way, is not my design. I don't understand it, really. I just know that this is what works. On my own test server or test machine, test instance, whatever you want to call it, I've done a little differently as well. I've tried building an auto sorter is in this as well, so that the proper items go to the right type of a furnace. So food items would go to a smoker. Metals or metal ores would go to a blast furnace. Coal would automatically go to the coal box. And that works to a certain extent, but it makes the whole build seriously massive. And that's not really what I want here. Alright, so once again, I'm not sure why it's just going full bore with nothing in it. Hmm. Try something a little different. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out why we're failing like this. Alright, I don't get it, but if it's working, it's working. Going once forever, then so be it. I'm not going to worry about it. Excuse me. Though, I have to admit, that noise is annoying. Alright. So, next question is how many furnaces are we going to have? That, I'm not sure about. Not yet. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That seems like a good number. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then what we'll do is cover that up, extend this a little more, put a redstone block there. Actually, not yet. So, yeah, redstone at this height. Because each of these will have a hopper, and do the same down here, although I don't kind of have to. Alright, more hoppers. Whoops. Alright. What we need to do is take this up another level. Our little water channel. May actually need to take it up another level. Because we need to make sure that the hopper that I'm putting there can actually get the items. So, doing this pretty much like I did most of the others that I've built. Mostly for, I guess, convenience sake. And for the moment, let's put a torch up here. Okay, that was weird. But we're still going to cheat on the coal side of things. And just have a simple chest there. And I think I'll put one of those there. Okay, everything out. For the moment. Whoops. Let's do a solid 800 blocks of coal. And let's put our coal delivery system. Work. It'll take time for all of the furnaces to actually get coal, because they'll have to fill up first. Which is kind of a drawback to doing anything more than, say, 6 or 7 furnaces. And let's do something similar with ore. Yeah. Iron. Let's do 320. Now, need to build another dispenser over here. I am questioning the directions of things. Out of my way. You. Definitely you. Excuse me. That. And you. I'm wondering if I can have the dispenser there. Forgot to get the stone back. Where is it? There it is. Wondering if that will work. Offhand, it looks like no. But alas, it did. The problem is, I need to have water here. Or a block here, at least, and then send it over. That will work, I guess. But again, it's always running, which I don't get. And I think this time around, what I will do is build around the redstone there. Hey, why'd you stop? Build over. We'll send this up and over and around to over here. Using packed ice and some other stuff, maybe. Yeah, I know. I left these over here. Upper chest. Well, we go one more over. I don't want it to be too close to the... Oh, yeah, right. Forgot. Alright. Don't want it to be too close to the redstone, but by the same token, may not really have much of a choice. Because I'm a little close to that. No. Let's put them here. Kind of blocks the entrance. Maybe I'll adjust the size of the entrance. Come on, out of my way. So really and truly, I only need one of those anyway. Because the other one's probably never going to get actually full. Not there. Here. We'll do another packed ice just because. I already have water. Okay. Actually, let's put that sign a little further back. Actually, over the packed ice. That way the water will come up and hook around the corner. And quote-unquote, Bob's your uncle. Yeah, meant to do that. Really, totally. Exactly what I wanted to do. Totally meant to happen exactly like that. Alright. Actually, I do need to take it up another level. Okay, perfect. The oddities of how water works in Minecraft are very interesting. Alright. Then we seal that in to make sure it doesn't escape. And we remove ourselves from our prison. And do a quick test. And there we are. Alright, so what we need to do now is connect, well, fill this and connect it. Did I fill in the wrong spot? Yes, I went to the wrong spot, rather. Make sure I can get out of here. Alright. So that should be working now. That should deliver whatever we put in there. Right there. Boom. Perfect. So let's take these back out here. We'll put them right in here. And watch as that fills up. Well, not fills up, but gets stuff. Alright. Not all of our furnaces have coal yet. But as you can see, some of them do. The problem, of course, is that not only the furnaces that are getting filled up with coal, it's also the hoppers. So if you're going to build something like this, you really got to preload all of the hoppers and all of the furnaces with coal. So let's do that. Not that. This. I think 1300 ought to do it. Might not, but it ought to. Alright, I'm way off in my estimate. Let's do that one more time. And now we make enough. May as well go ahead and load these up directly. If given enough time, it would have done it itself, because the hoppers will all be full. But since I'm not wanting to sit here all night, wait for it to fill itself up, I'm taking a shortcut. Make sure that all of these are full. Alright. Now we will put in the distribution cart. And we should see fires lighting up immediately. And again, same sort of distribution issue. The ones that are closest to the actual source of the material are going to get fed far more often than the ones on the edges. But, as you can see, it's working quite well. It's noisy, but it works. And because I use just basic furnaces instead of blast furnaces and whatchamacallit, smokers, it'll work with anything. Anything that goes in a furnace. I don't know how this will get sorted out, but they'll probably all end up in the first view. Anyway, yeah. Yep, we got one of the other furnaces going. So basically you can just go ahead and load up whatever you like, and it'll get nice and cooked. So, let's give myself raw. $640. We'll also toss in some raw gold. Not a lot, but because. And let's do some raw rabbit as well. All of it will get distributed to this chest, and then this chest in turn yeah, distributes it to all of the furnaces. And everything cooks down where it needs to be. And this makes it a lot faster than just using 1 or 2 furnaces by yourself, or by themselves. Now, like I mentioned, I thought about doing on the server a more complicated version. It would also involve an auto sorter, but there's really no reason to here. Hey, I shouldn't have been grabbing those. They shouldn't have been coming to me. But I guess I was too close to in proximity. And there's one more little touch I need to do here. Well, besides this. What I need to do is use World Edit, or World Guard, whatever it is, to actually protect this. So no one can just come in here and disrupt it. And also so that, monsters don't spawn in here. But first, we want to finish this room out. And I'll tell you once again, for anybody who's not familiar with me, I am not a builder in Minecraft. I am very much a digger. But I like projects like this, so you'll see me do these from time to time. Turn that music down even further, because it was getting a little loud. Something like this, it interests me. For reasons I cannot explain. Maybe the programmer in me just finds it interesting that you can do something like this. But I find it fun. think I made that hole. As you can guess, I built all of this underground because, well, it's ugly and no one should ever have to see what I built. At least not next to their beautiful homes and everything else. Did want to do something a little weird here. I'm going to put a door there. For anybody who might want to go out into the deep, dark, scary cave that's around here. Not that this is down in the actual deep dark, but it is underground. And so we shall find a door. Alright, I suppose we should light this up somehow or another. Because I share this server with Spring, I'll make some token effort to at least make it kind of nice. Better than lighting it up with torches, of course. Of course, these can be moved, rearranged, figured out, redecorated. that rabbit, all this chicken, all that iron, some gold, copper, and it's all just continuously coming in. And it's not all that hard to build. The hardest part is really the dropper and the relays. Because the dropper, I think, requires, if you're going to build it the real way, I think it requires quartz. I know the, or rather, quartz crystals. I know the relays definitely do. And so it gets to be a pain. Let's give myself 2,700 and just fill this so that it's never, ever empty. Alright, so you have 4 chicken left. You have 4 chicken. Oh, there's tons of stuff in here. Excuse me. Okay, so when this one's done with these chickens, it's going to get one of the other things, copper, rabbit, gold, or iron, and start doing its business. But I do need another sign. Yeah. What am I doing? Alright. So there's that. So people can come out here if they want, and they can go down here and explore and etc. See, already encountering a creeper. Let's free him. And this, I'm pretty sure, does lead to the deep dark, but I haven't explored it, so I don't know. These new deep dark or deep caves can go for miles and miles and miles, and you never know what's down here. Well, you're seeing some of it. Oh yeah. This is a whole bunch of death waiting for somebody. Not me. I think that was an Enderman. So, yay. But if somebody wants to go out here, they're welcome to. But I have something else to do. I have to go ahead and protect this region. So I break out my trusty magic wand. Hang on one moment. And that ought to do. Forget how to do this. Guard. Regions. Total? Create. Smelter. Alright. And what we will do is go ahead and create a we'll turn off certain things within this region. Actually, we'll allow sleep. No TNT. Chest access, fine. Vehicle place, no. Vehicle destroy, no. No lighter. No ride. No potion splash. No block trampling. No firework damage. No use of anvil. No use of drip leaf. Item pickup and drop are fine. Experience drops. No. Creeper explosion? No. Ender dragon block damage? No. Gas fireball? No. Other explosion? No. Wither damage? No. Enderman grief? No. Snowman trails? No. No. Ravagers. No painting destroy. No mob spawning. No pistons. No fire spread. No lava fire. No lightning. No snowfall. No melt. No ice form. No ice melt. No melt of any kind. No mushroom growth. No leaf decay. No grass growth. No mycelium spread. Vine growth? No. Rock growth? No. Gulf growth? No. Crop growth? No. Soil dry? No. Coral fade? Irrelevant. But no. Copper fade? No. Just because. Water flow? No. Lava flow? No. But you can teleport right here if you like. Ball damage? No. Ender Pearl? No. Forest Fruit Teleport? No. Game mode will be survival. Just in this little area. Of course, the world itself is survival, but that's beside the point. Whoops. Just to be sure. I'm not sure what the effect of that was going to be. Alright, so that still has 4 iron. As I expected, pretty much everything else is done. And we have quite a bit of stuff there in our chest. Now, again, I'm not sure why it's being so noisy in here. It should have stopped. Should have stopped as soon as everything exited the droppers, but it's not for some reason, and I don't get that. But I am not a Minecraft expert. I wonder if slab. All right, that looks better. You can still open that, so that's good. Anyway, we're gonna load all this back up into my inventory and go destroy it, because we have no actual use for it, being in creative mode. Figured I'd miss. Alright, just wanted to test that to make sure I couldn't accidentally kill myself. And so, the redesign of that whole thing took a lot longer than I intended. This is my nice little office for the auto sorter. Off stream, I'm going to have to go back in there and try to figure out why that's so noisy. Because I have the same setup here, basically. Right back here and underneath this. But it's not quiet. It's not, or excuse me, it is quiet. Not constantly running. So I don't know what the deal is. The low frame rate there it is killing me. And this is the marvelous auto sorter. but I really need to start filling in the actual items that I'm going to be sorting. Right now, I just have white wool and blue or purple wool, which is fine, but really I need all sorts of things. Uh, say apples and raw chicken and cooked chicken and everything else. All the items that you might want to share with people. Redstone, etc. But I haven't begun that yet. Mainly because it's going to be a lot of work. This is the hidden behind the scenes secret passageway to and from my office and the auto sorter. And yes, I did say my office. Even though there's not a lick of furniture in here, real or pretend, this is technically my office, where I do my thinking. Or at least it will be. But anyway, let's see. Let's go to our spawn, our villager, our village. What? Region TP spawn. Ta-da! This is a nice little village that we have here. And these are the rules. Welcome to spawn. Feel free to use the crafting, but do not take it. Crafting table, but do not take it. No raiding the spawn village. The iron golems will get you. Ooh. Build wherever and whatever you'd like, but please do not grief others. Spring and I are the server admins. If you have issues, you pop into our Discord and let us know. PvP is enabled, but please ask before fighting anyone. But this is the nice little spawn town that we found and decided to make the world spawn. Although it seems awfully empty today. Maybe it's because it's night or almost morning or something. Are our villagers still here? No villagers there. Wonder if they all got eaten. No villager there. Well, still have an iron golem, so we have to have somebody alive. This does not look good. Nice big hole in the wall. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's a barn. But I'm still not seeing any villagers. The beds are here. Just no villagers. Ah, there's one somewhere. I heard him at least. What are you doing up there, dude? You're welcome. Anybody in here? No. What about up here? Only one guy. Maybe two. What happened to everybody? Oh well. I hear another one somewhere. Where are you? Whoops. Sorry about that. I need you to get downstairs and protect these people. Okay, there's two there. Why are you guys all up here? Yeah, shoving you off and dropping you guys is kind of rude, but you have lives to get to. Anyway, at some point in the future when we're a little more confident about things and get up the buildings that we want to get up and all of the stuff that we want to get together, we'll announce it on probably on our Discord server so you can ask to be whitelisted to the server and we'll give you the address. But at least for now, what I'm going to do is get some villager spawners. Put a few more people back in here. Because this was a nice little bustling town. I don't know what happened. Admittedly, it's been a few weeks since I've really logged in here, but what are you two up to? Clearly no good. Very suspicious. Go find a job or something. Mm-hmm. Where are you going? Decided to claim that bed, maybe? Okay, you two, break it up. Break it up. You go find something to do. Uh-huh. Sounds like we have a blacksmith up here. Ah, yes, blacksmith. Hmm. Spring clearly added those steps, which is a good thing. You really have no reason to be up here. We're in here. Get down there. Hmm. What are you? Mason. Alright, that's cool. You? Shepherd. Still think we're missing a few people. Alright, so we did get at least one farmer. What are you doing up here again? Toolsmith. Get down, bum. Up here. This feels like one or more Reaper explosions. I don't know how to use the bell, but I know it signals them to go home or to the village square or something like that. Basically to alert them of pillagers. Some way, shape, or form. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I accomplished the one goal I had set. And I've shown you around. Ooh, I didn't see this. Showed you around the server a little bit. Ooh. I actually haven't done a whole lot of searching or exploring on this server. Not yet. So I don't know what's out here. Oh, that's a dead end. And while it's still a little early, I think I'll go ahead and call it a night. And I'll be back on a Thursday with some more Stardew Valley. But first, let me get out of this hole. So, like I said, that'll do it for the night. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching this video on YouTube or wherever. And I'll be back, like I said, on Thursday with Stardew Valley. And Sunday, I'll be back sometime, maybe a little late, with Baldur's Gate 3, the 26th part, I think it is, of the Baldur's Gate 3 series. And in the meantime, I hope you have a great night, great day, great whatever it is you're experiencing right now and tomorrow. And I will see you again soon. Have a good night. Bye.
I will be the last to fall. I won't shed a tear for them to see. And I won't have your name to call. 'Cause I will be the last to fall.